Good afternoon, boys and girls, and welcome back to the Stink Bug Works. And happy Father's Day to all you fathers out there. I have achieved a remarkable milestone. As of this very moment, every single boat I have that is completed, every single completed boat I have is seaworthy, meaning everything is operational. Even this. Before I go any further, let's talk about this for just a second. I finished some lids, and they're kind of snug, and it's amazing how much rigidity even those little snug lids add to the overall structure, making a box. That's why a box beam is one of your better structures, because they're torsionally rigid as well as in bending, tension, and compressions. But I digress. Here's a thought I have on this. Now, it's kind of an odd shape for a rigger, and that was because I needed to put my speed control right there, so my speed control controlled the shape of this hull. But as I was building it and thinking, now you can be real careful with Dipron and, treat it like a surgeon and protect everything and come up with this perfect thing, but it's going to dent out there in the real world. It's going to get hammered. But the sponsons, with this G10 stiffener, they do pretty well. And if I had G10 or carbon fiber ride plates, they'd be pretty darn bulletproof, because, you could take dents here, and as long as the relationship between the booms and the ride surfaces remains the same, what happens in here is kind of irrelevant. This could grow a Godzilla head, and as long as this worked with this, it'd all be the same. So, here's what I'm thinking. I don't know how many of you built model airplanes, but one of the techniques we used in building model airplanes, and it was kind of messy, but this won't be nearly as bad. We called it the lost foam method. And what you did with the lost foam method was you took styrofoam and you carved a really nice fuselage for your model airplane out of this styrofoam. And then you fiberglassed it, and you put not real heavy, not real light. You used, like a couple, 3 layers of 3/4 and maybe a layer of 1.5 ounces up here, and you'd adjust your cloth for what you want. And then you'd have this nice carved foam fuselage now covered in fiberglass. Then you cut a little hole and you pour gasoline in it. The foam vanishes. Yeah, that's where the mess comes. Yeah. But the foam vanishes and you're left with this fiberglass shell. Now, let's just, for the sake of argument, say that you didn't carve it out of a big block of styrofoam, but instead you glued pieces of little bits of foam together and made a little box and fiberglassed over that little box, and then dissolved out all the foam, leaving just the fiberglass. Are you guys picking up what I'm putting down? Depron floats, lost Depron fiberglass tub. Just some thinking. Until next time, jet out.